All right, so the next thing we're going to focus on is decimal division now. So we're going to do the same exact thing, except there's a decimal in the question before we start it. So earlier we were adding them in ourselves, but these ones are already here. So the rule with decimals is that right above where they are, in line, is where the 1 goes in the answer. Okay, so we can go and put them in right now at the beginning, so we definitely don't forget. That's what I would do. And now we just do our division the same as normal. So we might end up with extras going this way like we did before. We just don't have to put a decimal in now. We can just add zeros, because really those zeros are just invisible but always there anyway. And carry on adding our remainders in next to the numbers. Okay, so let's go through these ones. So this is me showing you, and then you're going to have some to do later on. So how many times can we get 3 into 6 is 2 times. And then we can get 3 into 3 once, 3 into 3 once. So our answer to 6.33 divided by 3 is 2.11. Right, the next one is, how many times can we get 4 into 8? 2 times. How many times can we get 4 into 9? Well, 2 again. And then we have 1 left over. So 12 divided by 4 is 3. And the last thing is, how many times can we get 5 into 8? We can get it into once. Then we have 3 left over. How many times can we get into 37? Well, we can get it into 35, 7 times, and we have 2 left over. Then we can get it into 26, 5 times, and then we have 1 left over. So then we can add that 0 in to make this 10 divided by 5, which is 2. All right, so feel free to rewind and watch this again to understand those rules there. Now you're going to go for your activity today onto Seesaw, where you'll see this picture image, and you're going to go and fill in the answers to these in the Seesaw activity called decimal division, and submit, add a response so that we can check your answers. Good luck.